Hello everyone, welcome to the Hypergamous Journey. This video was inspired by a TikTok video that I recently saw where the title of the video is How to Be a Wife. And this gentleman gave his perspective of what he would need from a wife if he had one. He is 35 years old. He speaks with an accent, so he sounds like he is from an African country, the Caribbean, or maybe Great Britain, or the United Kingdom or UK. Or it could be a combination of all of that rolled up into one accent. I don't know. Definitely, he doesn't sound like an American. He's an African-American man. He is 35 years old, and he says something that's very key. The question was asked of him, if a woman wants to become a wife, how does she go about becoming one? And he said, well, if I come home and I am stressed, she doesn't have to do anything to make me feel better. If I come home and I'm stressed, she doesn't have to do anything to make me feel better. She doesn't have to ground me. She doesn't have to be a therapist. He said, I have been grounding myself, taking care of my emotions for 35 years. I know how to do that. All she has to do is maybe, and he said maybe, is have something for us to eat together. Have something for us to eat together. Now, I got to thinking, well, that's pretty simple. Because I live alone, I'm used to silence. I don't even have a TV. I look at streaming like Netflix from my laptop. I've never had cable. I did have a television and then, got rid of it because I wanted to see what it's like. I just felt like it was just taking over too much of my life. And it caused me a lot of dissatisfaction with myself or the way I lived because I was looking at the TV too damn much. And, images of white women with long flowing hair and, getting married and having families, and images of black women scuffing it out. I stopped in 2010. I got rid of my TV. 2010. Actually, it's 2009. I got rid of my TV. I just got rid of it. It's like, I'm never happy with my situations, my decisions in life, because I'm constantly comparing my life to the TV. Constantly. And when I did that, a lot of time opened up for creative endeavors. A lot of time opened up for hobbies, for reading, for relaxing. So anyway, that's another story. He said he has 35 years of grounding himself emotionally. All he need really is silence. And maybe her to fix them something to eat together. Now, I know that that's not how life really is. But it's a good starting point for a newlywed couple. That's what I think. I don't care what their ages are. It's a good starting point for a newlywed couple. And, I've never been married, so that's good advice for me because I know how to keep my mouth closed. I live alone. I know how to be quiet. And so, let's say a couple has dated for a year. Now they're married. They're newlyweds. So they know each other as a dating couple, having their separate places where they live and pay their own bills, separate bills. But now they're together as a couple. It's a good starting point. So she can kind of tell when he's upset, and You know, it may require a question, babe, when you don't feel good and, you know, you've had a hard day. And I can tell when you had a hard day because I can feel it. How can I make it better for you? Like, what would you like for me to do? You know, give you a kiss and, you know, give you time, like an hour to yourself. And he might not know the answer, but you can figure it out together. And then the same with you. When you're having a hard day, how do you want to be handled? How do you want your mate or your husband to interact with you? So I thought that was really excellent advice, because even when you have disagreements, sometimes you just say, babe, I see we are having a difference of opinion. Let's kind of table it for now and move on, you know, with what we normally do for the evening. And maybe come back to it later. Somebody has to have a level head about it. So that really resonated with me. It's very simple, but some people have difficulty, you know, closing their mouth. They have to have the last word. They think they know everything. So let's honor our partners or future partners with silence. You know, if you're one of the kind that give each other kisses, hellos, and kisses goodbyes, or in the morning when you come home, do that. I recommend that. That's a real good grounding exercise for couples, I think. And, you know, the more deliberate and intentional you are and present you are when you do that, it's a really good tool. A really good tool to creating peace in the home. I've never been in a situation where I came home and I didn't want to come, because I've lived alone all of my life. I can't even imagine that. And there are people across the world who don't want to go home, who work late, who stop at the bar to self-soothe before they come home with a couple of drinks, because home is not peaceful for them. And I say, if it's not peaceful, figure out a way how to make it peaceful. And if it's not, leave. It's simple to me. But anyway, that's another video. But I thought this was excellent advice. Be silent. Find out what your man, your woman, your husband, your wife needs when they've had a stressful day, and give it to them on a silver platter. And silence is a good start. Ask them and find out for sure. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.